Please enjoy this highlight from my stream where I compete in a Magic Online Modern League with Izzet Phoenix in preparation for GP Calgary. My final decklist and sideboard guide are linked in the description. Let's go. The split cards don't work very well in the preview window. Let's play first, yes. Double surgical. Not the finest thing to have in hand, but I am one spell short of flipping a thing in the ice. And we can actually thought scour our opponent to find targets for surgical, maybe. Let's go for the Delta, get a steam vents. Maybe they're dredge and these surgicals will be awesome. Good old-fashioned island. Could be the mirror. Could be control. Hard to say exactly. If this gets spell snared. Okay, not so much. Okay, it's blue-red. It's probably the mirror. Hope they don't have the lightning axe. There's two phoenixes. Are they going to surgical my Delta? Nope. I guess we can wait. There's no reason to do it now versus on our own turn. Start by thought scouring myself. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. We can flip thing in the ice here by lightning axing him as the fourth spell we cast. I assume he doesn't have his own surgical in hand. Oh, even got one out of his hand? It's glorious. Oh, he has the Flame Slash too. He's going to regret not casting that. So, Phoenix. Looting. Slash. Manamorphose. Snap. And an Ascension. I think I want to... So the other... There is a threat to my flip thing by him going Flame Slash, Snapcaster Flame Slash. He needs 4 mana for that, so he's kind of far away. So I'll take the Arcalites. And we'll probably take the Lootings. Looting Slash, Manamorphose, Snap, Ascension. So that's 4 Phoenixes. Target his Faithless Looting. Get the one from his hand. And then we're going to Lightning Axe our own guy. Yeah, once it's a 7/8, it's pretty hard to beat. Okay, bring in this stuff, bring in the Flame Slash, the Beacon Bolt. Cut all the bolts. And I'm not remembering off the top of my head, it's probably 2 Thought Scours if I had to guess. what my plan is. Yes, it is 2 Thought Scars. So it's all so the most important cards are the 2 drops, Thing in the Ice and Pyromancer Ascension. We have an answer to a Thing in the Ice, and kind of an Ascension with the Echoing Truth. Don't have our own threat, but I think we can keep this. Alright, now we can be a little patient with the looting. I guess we'll go ahead and try and get Phoenixes out. If they get surgical, so be it. Let's go Metamorphose. Blue-red. Don't need to jam the other Metamorphose right now, I don't think. Serum Visions. There's a Thing in the Ice and a Beacon Bolt. Or, so we drew the Beacon Bolt and this Thing in the Ice and a Steam Vents. I think I want both of these. Guess we want the... We're going to draw both anyway. And what is the card we're going to discard? The additional card to the looting. Not sure. Definitely the Arclight. Might be the second Snapcaster. Yeah, I think it is. Alright, see if our Phoenix gets surgical here. It will be surgical. Alright. Did he get all 4? He did. Sometimes people screw that up, myself included. If he's got his own Phoenixes here, there'll be an issue, because I don't currently have a surgical in my hand. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, phew. Alright. So he could be holding up a Spell Pierce. We're just going to play our own Thing in the Ice. We're going to shock ourselves. I'm assuming some fireworks are going to happen this turn. Possibly involving our Thing in the Ice dying. So that turn we could have gone for Metamorphose, Beacon Bolt, its Thing in the Ice. A second one. Well, I'm going for the Opt. I'll top the Opt. Can we get Beacon Bolt up to 8? We can put 2 more. We could just target this thing in the ice to ensure that... Yeah, we just try and target that one, I think. Hope he doesn't have a Spell Pierce here. Oh, phew. Is my guy dying? I could have flipped my own guy by going... Yeah, I screwed up. Could have flipped my own guy by metamorphosing into Beacon Bolt. So my Phoenixes are gone. He still has 2 in yard. Okay, he's gonna get his Phoenixes out. So I might just die to his Phoenixes, honestly. I almost want him to flip his thing in the ice to reset his Phoenixes back to his hand. Should have flipped my thing. That was a mistake. Not bothered to play around to spell. Well, actually he had to spell at the time. He discarded it to this last looting, I think. What am I going to do with these Phoenixes? I'm a little worried that he just doesn't cast a spell and hits me for 6 again. We can start with an opt. We could Serum Visions. What he could do is cast a spell, flip the thing in the ice. I cast a 1-mana spell, flip the thing in the ice, and just replay a Phoenix and attack me for 10. And not everyone cuts all their bolts, necessarily. Maybe this Lightning Axe will come in handy? If I play this, I can Metamorphose, Lightning Axe, and Echoing Truth. And actually, if I kill these Phoenixes, now that he's down to 1 card in hand, it'll be hard for him to bring them back out. Okay, he's going for the spell. It's going to be Metamorphose. Okay, Metamorphose. Flip the thing in the ice. Turn those cards to your hand. I kind of wanted to Lightning Axe that. Oops. Cast the Phoenix, as predicted. got a Phoenix and an Unknown in hand. So I think we're going to Manamorphose. Like blue-red. Draw the Lightning Axe that we should have used on the thing in the ice. But we made the mistake. Echoing Truth. That guy, and it used the red mana. I should hit control instead. Because I wanted to maybe Lightning Axe the Arclight Phoenix. If he drew Dispel or Spell Pierce, alright. If I draw Surgical, Crackling Drake is a thing. Again, if I draw Surgical... Ooh, Jace is interesting as well. We'll hold up Lightning Axe if we have to use it. His own Crackling Drake. Serum Visions. Mountain. Can I kill him? That's the other question. So we're gonna kill this Crackling Drake, discard the looting. I need to get 5 more spells. Let's start with the Serum Visions. There's Dispel and Surgical. Let's think. I can Surgical my own spell, and that will add 4 power. But the Arclight Phoenix is in the way. So I bottom the second Crackling Drake. I'm going to top the Surgical. I'm going to attack. He'll chump. Got a chump, right? Yeah, he chumps. I played Jace. I Brainstorm. Put the Island and the Spell Pierce away. And then I think we just Surgical right now in case he has Snapcaster for the Dispel. So target his Arclight and get the other one out of his hand. So he's got 2 Thing in the Ices and a Crackling Drake. Plays a thing, or he plays Crackling Drake, draws a card. And I kind of want him to play a Thing in the Ice here. Don't, well, you can bolt Jace, you can even bolt me. What is this? What do you just tap a red mana for? Oh, that's a beating. Drew that off the Crackling Drake. He's got 2 Thing in the Ices in his hand. So we've already got the Beacon Bolt. What? I'm confused. Oh, he discarded Thing in the Ice to a Lightning Axe. So he's 1 Thing in the Ice in hand, and he's getting rid of my Beacon Bolt. Well, we're going to use a Spell Pierce on the Surgical. Actually drew that Spell Pierce. He should have done it on my upkeep instead of my draw step. We're going to draw 3 cards, because I'd rather not discard one of these cards. 2 Beacon Bolt to finish off the Crackling Drake. And how many ways left do we have to kill him? We have 1 Crackling Drake that I actually put on the bottom. I guess I'll keep these 2. Discard this island to Beacon Bolt. And that'll be that. Alright, now we need to find a way to kill him. Got a Thing in the Ice. His graveyard, he has no Faithless Lootings. Alright, let's draw 3 cards. There's a Thought Scour and a Polluted Delta. We might want to get our Snap out and just like Snapcaster Lightning Axe this thing. Opponent's graveyard. Got both Drakes down. He's got the Spell, Surgical. Yeah, we don't really care about his graveyard right now. Pyromancer's Ascension is the scariest card that he could have. Second Thing in the Ice. So I guess playing our Snapcaster is pretty loose. So our best way to win might be Jace plussing. I think we start doing that. He's got a Surgical. I think no. He can keep that. Because we have Dispel, Snap Dispel if we need it. Just gonna start plussing Jace. He targeted himself with Thought Scour. Go to land. So he can disrupt another plus. Jason needs to get to 12. Let's bottom that. think I'll just say go. Didn't want that to happen. Put 2 on top. So I'm just going to Thought Scour him. It's Pyromancer Ascension and Manamorphose. Yeah, those are some good ones, actually. I think here I'm going to bounce one of his things. And I'm just going to go for a looting. Get rid of some of my lands here. Oh, there's my Ascension. Let's play that. Play this Mountain. So I can still Snapcaster Lightning Axe that guy if I need to. Just got a Thing in the Ice and 2 unknowns in hand. Thing in the Ice. What's blue? Blue-red. Manamorphose. So I think I go for Snapcaster here. Target the Lightning Axe. And he goes for Snapcaster Surgical. I target the Surgical with my Surgical. Go to 2. Yes. His hand is just Spirebluff Canal. Okay. His Snapcaster resolves. My Snapcaster resolves. Now I Lightning Axe this Thing in the Ice. The other thing I could just do is dispel the Manamorphose. I think I will do that. Didn't really want to discard my Manamorphose because it turns on my stuff here. There's Spell Pierce, eh? Turn his thing in the ice. I think we'll go blue-red, turn on my Pyromancer Ascension. Always yes, always yield. Alright. Spell Pierce is a pretty dead card. So I think I'm going to flash back a Faithless Looting here. Always yes, always yield. Okay, yes. Discard 2 lands. I have no bolts, actually. So I need the last... I have a thing in the ice. I have several things in the ice. That's how I'm going to win, I guess. If he kills my Snapcaster Mage, I do just die. Or he just plays a Phoenix. Is that a thing? Is that the thing I just bounced? Yes. He put it on the bottom. Alright, we're blocking his Snapcaster. Or not. My Crackling Drake is on the bottom, which is a bit of an issue. I may have to put some cards on the bottom of my own library with Jace. Bottom. I'm actually, these ops will fill the bottom of my library. That'll get me to my Crackling Drake and have time to win. I think I'll take this thing in the ice. Return my Snapcaster to my hand. Puts 2 cards on top. This is quite the stalemate. So I think I lead by bouncing his thing in the ice on 1 counter remaining. Alright, that's out of there. I can't really use the less... Well, I can kind of use the less surgical. Let's go top. To worry about decking myself. Well, Flame Slash is good too. Top. Play this other thing in the ice. I think we go blue-red. Oh, I'm running out of time. That's another issue I have. Let's go blue-red. Blue-black. We're doing some interesting things here. I'm gonna target thing in the ice, copy it. Till the Snapcaster Mage. Oh, we won. That was a long mirror match. But Jace proved very useful. And Pyromancer Ascension proved very useful. Basically, my plan there was to then surgical thing in the ice. Leave him with basically no way to win. And then draw my Crackling Drake before I deck myself. Or just kill him with the things in the ice that I had. Speaking of thing in the ice, I'll keep this hand. We 1-3'd a league earlier. Lost to Blue-White Control twice and Living End. Just straight old-fashioned Living End. You like that one, Chili Wrangler? Yeah, that was that was a long one. This is probably burn, which means we're pretty hooped.
You will watch me.
Thanks for the follow, Chili Wrangler. Are you a cold cowboy, or are you in charge of managing the affairs of a local Chili's? I don't know what this is. Okay, this is Scapeshift. If I can stay above 18, that'd be smart. I think I can flip Thing in the Ice next turn, but it would... Actually, I can make black mana with Metamorphose to again stay at above 18. So I can go Metamorphose. Your farm, brother? Aha. Chorus Crew Fix, that's okay. Oh, I thought, okay, gets plays land. It's pretty good. Alright. So, I don't know what else surgical necessarily. We'll lead with the Metamorphose. Red-blue. Oh no, Sentry Box is half blue-white. That's trouble. So we're gonna go blue, black. We'll use the blue to opt. Which is better? Probably looting. I'll probably bottom this. Oh, we want a looting. Okay. Well, use the red to looting. Get some lands out of here. Ugh, no phoenixes. Let's get rid of Scalding Tarn, Spire Bluff. And then we're going to surgical his Wooded Foothills. No such luck. Double Scapeshift, Explore, Courser, and a Valakut. Scapeshift. Shift times 2. Explore. My pen stops working all the time. I like writing it down because that's what I'll be doing at the Grand Prix. And so I figured I'd practice how I play. Scapeshift times 2, Explore. Courser, and Valakut, and a Cinderglade. All right. Unfortunately, I have to. You always have to cast the Metamorphose before you know exactly what you want. I probably would have rather made blue for the Thought Scour, try and hit a Phoenix or something like that. So here it could probably go Courser, play the land in his hand, and then I guess Explore. Okay, he doesn't have any more lands. Oh, he has the Valakut, so he's going to Primeval Titan next turn. And Primeval Titan, he could get 2 mountains and deal 6 to me or something. He can't Scapeshift. He can Scapeshift for 7 if he finds that. I need to not take a 2 damage hit from this Courser. I think I'm going to lead with Snapcaster Metamorphose. Because again, we're really trying to hit a Phoenix here. Snapcaster Metamorphose. Just want to see maximum number of cards. It's blue-red. Well, blue. Second thing in the ice, not fast enough, and then we'll red. Oof. Okay, he's jumping with Courser. So now he gets to just play Primeval Titan, get 2 more lands out, and then we're just dead to the Scapeshifts in his hand. He could also Scapeshift to... Oh no, we're just dead to the Secure Tribe Elder and Scapeshift. Alright. So let's get the Blood Moon, the Ley Lines, and the Spell Pierces. Could think about Beacon Bolt. It's a maybe. Got the Lightning Axe. The bolts aren't great. The surgicals aren't great. Surgicals are real bad. Unless you hit a Valakut exactly, but I can't kill lands, so if one's just in play, I can't destroy it. Echoing Truth is bad. And Ascension is probably too slow as well. So we can keep a Bolt. Wait, Lightning Axe is going. So we get to keep 2 bolts. 1 bolt. 2 bolts. 3 bolts. There we go. Maybe I'll just keep all the bolts and cut a Thought Scour instead. Bolts will be the lightning or lava spike mode here. Yes, I'd like to play first. There's our ley line, and we have a thing in the ice. I think we can keep. He does probably bring in answers to enchantments because of Blood Moon. So ley line is not like, aha, we won the game. but it's something. I think I'll Scalding Tarn and get a Steam Vents here. Gonna need some cantrips to turn these Thing in the Ices on. So we can have 4 mana next turn. There's a cantrip. Let's go for both of them. You could have up to 5 mana next turn. Got Greed Green, so Blood Moon's not going to do a whole lot. There's a Valakut. Third Thing in the Ice, I think we have to settle for just the 2. Blue-red. Well, we could play a Crackling Drake. There's the Blood Moon. I'm at 18. So if he goes land... I guess I have the delay line out, so I can't just go land, Farseek, Scapeshift me. Prime time, he can't even get a ping off here. Double Valakuts. Okay. Play the Blood Moon. I think I'll play the 3rd Thing in the Ice. Hit you for 1. So if he Relic of Progenises the Blood Moon, then he attacks. He can get Mountain. Or not Relic of Progenitus, whatever it's called. Reclamation Sage. If he Reclamation Sages or otherwise destroys the Blood Moon, he can attack, get 2 mountains. That's 12 triggers. Or 12 damage of triggers. It's 4 triggers, yeah, so it's 12 damage. He can kill all 3 things in the ice. Well, he hasn't Reclamation Saged. All 4 Valakuts, ready to rock. Take my 8. We're gonna Snapcaster Metamorphose this turn. And desperately look for... Oh boy. Desperately look for a way to kill my opponent. We have 21 damage worth of things in the ice if we can flip them all somehow. We need a sequence of cantrips. Hope our draw step is one. Oof. All right. We're gonna make blue. I think. These things trample, so they're like already lethal on their own. I think we're just gonna put Crackling Drake in front of one of them. thinned his deck quite a lot. A lot of things are lethal here. Reclamation Sage is lethal. Summoner's Trap is lethal. Honestly, even like Lightning Bolts are almost lethal, based on my plan of chumping a Primeval Titan. Probably, if they had bolts in their main at all, they might cut them post-board. I was thinking of maybe not jumping with Crackling Drake, because if I can bounce it, maybe I can replay it and get one more cantrip. My hand has been very devoid of cantrips. He's thinking a lot, so it probably means I'm not just dead. At least I got that going for me. If he casts anything, well, a Spell Pierce is a spell. If I draw another cantrip, I'll probably Spell Pierce my own spell, just so I can flip the things in the ice. Red, 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 green. Tireless Tracker. Okay, that's... Oh, he gets a lot of clues here. He gets 4 clues. Probably can't kill my stuff at instant speed at least, but he has 2 fetch lands that if he can find Reclamation Sage or Summoner's Pact post-combat, or even he can blow up the Blood Moon and then kill my whole board. I think we're... Jeez. I think we're just going to put Snapcaster Mage and go to 1. I don't have Surgicals in my deck, so I don't have any spells I need to worry about. If he just says Bolt here, I'm dead. Crack a clue. Many things kill me here. Crack a clue. Crack a clue. Need a cantrip. Faithless Looting would be nice. Crack a clue. Okay, you can no longer Reclamation Sage me right now. Oh, never mind, I lied. Still can do that. But if he Reclamation Sages me, he won't have the ability to make any Valkyrie triggers right now. Crack a clue. Okay. Does he have Bolt? Cantrip, please! Oh, thank God. Okay. So we're gonna probably Spell Pierce our own Serum Visions. And if I can draw red cantrip. I think we haven't played a land yet, so I think he's dead. Nice. Oh, we did it. Oh. That was scary. Let's run it back. There's the Blood Moon. I'll keep. Yeah, who needs an Arclight Phoenix? Jeez. He's on 5. That's good for me. Really want to stay above 18 because it buys me whole turns. He's got forests. Maybe he like aggressively went for a Blood Moon answer this game. Alright, we're going to Serum Visions, looking for a threat. You got it, buddy. There's the ley line. We can cast it off of Metamorphose. I do want the Faithless Looting, however. So we'll... Ooh, we actually won't have blue mana if I Blood Moon right away. Except for these Metamorphoses. Calgary Heart Expedition. That's a way to draw a few lands. Alright, we're just gonna lock ourselves off blue except via Metamorphoses. Because he's like land, crack Colony Heart, get 2 more lands away from just like killing us. He's got a lot of lands. We have no threats. There's a threat. I think I'm gonna go looting here.
You will watch me.
Get rid of Bolt. I think I'll get rid of the Ley Line. And we're gonna go Metamorphose, make blue. Obviously I draw the Phoenix 3rd. Blah. We'll Thought Scour ourselves. And we'll opt. I think we'll bottom the other Ley Line. Play the Steam Vents. So next turn we can Metamorphose, make blue, cast the Crackling Drake. There's no particular reason to bolt right now. Will I need to do that right now? Don't think so. Oh, there's an island. Huzzah. I still have to Metamorphose. Let's make blue. We'll just play the Crackling Drake. It's a 7. So we bolt twice, that turns him to 9. We're not quite there. I think he may have just had. Oh no. Okay, now Thing Ice has got to do some work. And we can just cast an Arclight here. Hit him for 3. So that's 15. Ah! It's killing all my stuff. It's gonna be hard to get there on just this one Arclight Phoenix. So we've got Bolt, Bolt, Snap, Bolt. That's 9. Plus this is 12. So he's a point. He's point off dying, or he's 1 Bolt off dying. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he just draws a Summoner's Pact or Reclamation Sage, we'd probably die to a Scapeshift if he has one. Could lead with Opt. Do I want this Faithless Looting? Not really. Ooh. Alright. So we have him next turn if we live. So we just Bolt, Snap, Bolt. Or both Bolt, Snap, Bolt. Or just Bolt. Because it appears that he might just be dead. 2 of the Phoenixes. We did it, team. We did it. I wonder if Blood Moon even was a factor. I wonder what his hand contained. Oh, good old Blood Moon. Saving the day yet again. Camera looks unblurred. That's good. So, Grand Prix is in. Starts on Friday. It's 2 days from now. I'm going to the site Friday to play in the PTQ that's going to be on site, and also some Last Dance grinders, because I currently have no buys because I took a long break from Paper Magic and don't have enough Planeswalker points for a buy. Tomorrow we'll be streaming some more, and tomorrow night I'm going to a local game store to play 3 rounds of Modern, only for the purposes of a local game store leaderboard that they have for the number of wins you've gotten in a season. If you reach a certain standing, you get store credit at the end of that period, and I'm in the top 4 and going to get store credit, but I want to ensure that I'll get there. No one can sneak past me or something. I like to play first, yes. I see a thing in the ice, I see some cantrips, I keep. I think I can wait on the Serum Visions until after the thing's in play. They're on 6. Split Steam Vents tap and Sigo. I might just go Scalding Tarn for an island and then play Thing in the Ice. Oh, it is more Valakut decks. Well, hopefully they don't have this Flame Slash, because we're awful close to flipping this Thing in the Ice into a 7/8. Farseek. So we get to lead with Serum Visions. Set up as an Arclight. So we can flip Thing in the Ice. There's no way for us to get the Arclight Phoenix into our graveyard with this. We could bottom the Opt, top the Serum Visions. Try and find a Faithless Looting. Okay, we'll go. I guess we just go blue-blue. So that we can play the Serum Visions. And the Thought Scour. And no, like, risks here. There's the lootings. Bummer. We'll go top. Top. Oops. I want one of them. Yeah, I'll just Thought Scour. Let's see, next turn. I Thought Scour him. Yeah, I Thought Scour me, and then we can Crackling Drake. I should have put those on the bottom to try and find a Drake here. Hit for 7. He's at 13. Search for tomorrow. Does he also have a Farseek? So he's got 6 lands. If he can go like Secure Tribe Elder or Farseek plus Scapeshift next turn, we could die. Second Crackling Drake. I think we just go Arclight Phoenix swing. Put him to 3. And hope that he doesn't have the ability to get the 8th land out here. If he has 7 mana, or 7 lands only, they could do a small Scapeshift to kill my board. And then we have to hope we can either find a Bolt or get the Arclight Phoenix back. I think with Metamorphose into Flashback Faithless Looting, we could probably pull that off. The deck's been working okay. Alpha Toxin, we did brick a league a little bit earlier, but we're 2-0 in this league so far, and I think we're winning this game. Normally when you're dead, people play a lot quicker. Like, he could get a Summoner's Pact, so he could get Primeval Titan and kill the Arclight Phoenix by getting 2 mountains. And, like, deal me for 3. And then chump my 7-8. And all we need to do is find a Bolt again, or just get this Phoenix back through Metamorphose and Faithless Looting. Oh, he didn't... Oh, so he's going to... Yeah, he's going to kill our Phoenix instant speed. That's pretty clever, actually. So now we need a second Phoenix. Or a Bolt. Start with an Opt. Don't want the Surgical. Alright, we have to go for Metamorphose. Guess we can Thought Scour and Looting. Actually, he can bolt 2 Arclights because of the fetch land. So we really want the Bolt. So I guess the Looting, or the Scour, is a little bit worse. I guess we go for Scour. Maybe we hit 2 Phoenixes. We need to get 3 out total. Oh, we hit the Bolt and drew the Phoenix. Worst case. Worst case. Alright, we attack with all. He has to chomp this 7-8. He gets to kill Phoenix, deal 3 to me, and if he has another Primeval Titan or Scapeshift, we're dead. Actually, he can kill my Thing in the Ice as well. can kill Phoenix and Thing in the Ice. Yeah. Alright. Are we dead to... Oh, he's going to pay for Summoner's Pact, but if he has Scapeshift, we're dead. That's only 4 mana. This might kill us if it's a Primeval Titan. That's 6, puts us to 13. Actually, no, we'll be at 1 if he has a Primeval Titan. Oh, he doesn't have nothing, eh? Oh, there's the bolt. Let's bolt him. Close one. Those bad boys in. Cut these bad boys. Cut the Ascension. Echoing Truth. I think we like the Spell Pierces, even though
You will watch me.
they're kind of meh. Thanks for the follow. Oh, that's a tricky name. Let's see if I can pronounce it. Chook Rogarne. Perfect. First try. Lightning Axe. Let's go for a Scour. This hand is awful. This hand is a little more or less awful. Guess I'll top that. Does he have the... Okay, he doesn't have the turn 1.
You will watch me.
Hey, Samuel, thanks for the follow. I can pronounce that name a little bit easier. Farseek, how lucky. They had a 2-mana mana acceleration card? What are the chances? Giving her right away. Doesn't even want to chump. Damping Sphere. That'll slow down this turn. I think here I'm gonna... So I can Metamorphose, 2 mana opt, or I can play Blood Moon. If he has... He has to play a land to play Primeval Titan. He could go Primeval Titan. Yeah, it doesn't really do much. So I think we're just gonna go Thought Scour. I guess we could lead with the opt instead. The Damping Sphere really harshed my Malio. So it's going to be very difficult to cast 3 spells in a turn. With the Damping Sphere out. We need at least 4 mana for that. Guess I top it. Oh, they have no green? Oops. Yeah, didn't pay attention to the fact that all their green mana was dual colored land. Definitely should have Blood Mooned. I was a little zeroed in on my stuff. We hit a Phoenix. Now they'll have green. Green for days. Ah, I should have Blood Mooned when I had the chance. All right, Blood Moon now. I wonder if we can get that Phoenix out of our yard. If we draw an untapped land, or any land, I guess, because all lands will enter the battlefield untapped now. Does he have the prime time? He does now if he wants it. Or he could just get Reclamation Sage, pull up my Blood Moon, and Scapeshift me. I might have thrown the win away by not playing the Blood Moon. A turn they had no green. A turn that would have given them no green. Got the Rec Sage. Blood Moon can die. Do they have the Scapeshift? He does not. Let's go for Manamorphose. Nothing else we can... Let's go blue on this. Ah yes, Scapeshift would have been 5 mana, correct. Untapped land. Okay. So one of these is 2 mana. I still can't get the Arclight out because the first one's 2 mana, the next one's 3 mana. Let's go looting. That's the ley line. Bin that. Bin that. Alright, dead to just about anything. Pay for this. Scapeshift me. Oh. Played another land unnecessarily. Oh, he doesn't have it. Now I don't have Manamorphose, so it'd be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're just gonna cast an Arclight. Oh, the Blood Moon is gone. I have to actually tap my mana. Let's get an island. Arclight you. Don't kill me. 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 Primeval Titan, not lethal. Oh, well, okay. Sometimes they don't have it. And you punt and don't get punished. That was actually a good Phoenix draw, too, and he threw it all, he messed it all up with a Damping Sphere. I've made numerous mistakes of not playing Blood Moon when I should against Scapeshift. Yeah, gems secured. Play points secured. We actually are accumulating play points at this point. Got 516 of the mothers, and I sold all my boosters from that Mythic Championship qualifier top 8 and got 187 tickets. So we're doing not too bad. I have almost no cards. I sold all of them. Except, well, I sold all the ones that would get sold. I get to hold on to a mana barbs. These are all these cards, except for the cards that are currently in my deck, came from treasure chests, and all the other cards that are in my deck came from manatraders.com. If you are interested in renting decks like I'm doing through manatraders.com, wait for it, you can use my link as a referral link for the lowish price of how can I find this? For the lowish price of, yes, $59.95 a month with a 20% discount if you find a promo code from somebody. I got one from StrongSad's stream. For, yeah, like $60 a month, you can rent a, oh, I think my match, oops. You can rent a deck that costs up to 750 tickets, which is Blue-Red Phoenix deck is pretty close to that threshold. Rejoin the queue. I would not be playing this event. I would not be playing this deck on Magic the Gathering Online right now if not for Mana Traders, because I liquidated my Magic Online account a year and a half ago or so. I had been playing Magic Online quite a bit. I would like to play first, yes. I think I'll keep this. We're just gonna put I'm just gonna looting right now, try and find a blue source. And we'll probably discard, we'll discard the Phoenix and probably the Surgical. Uh-oh. Well, we'll discard the Phoenix and the Thought Scour. That's unlucky. And it is War Prison. No, it is Amulet Titan. Killing that thing. Doesn't have an amulet yet. May have one in hand and wanted to lead with the creature that's summoning sick. There's the amulet. Alright, we need any kind of land. It'd be very difficult for us to find the second mountain. But even that will work, because we go Manamorphose, make blue, Serum Visions, get our Phoenix out, and then we have a 6-turn clock. Pew, pew, pew. 7-turn clock? 7-turn clock. Pew, pew. Unfortunately, this deck will probably kill us before then. He's tanking. Kind of needs an Azusa or another Secure Tribe Scout to really haste it, or speed up a Primeval Titan. But at the rate of my hand, they can just cast a Primeval Titan with 6 mana and not have an issue. 2 cards on top, how lucky. Ooh! That's perfect. That's just perfect. I stand by the keep. Is this the Azusa? They kept both on top with Serum Vision, so I'm sure whatever they got on there is pretty A-okay. This is walk. Oh, the walking ballista. Okay. Close my eyes, go to sleep. Ooh, it gives you a little thing like, hey, knucklehead, you just F6'd. Speaking of priority and the like, the most exciting thing I saw in the patch notes is that it no longer waits for all the animations to finish before it'll allow you to leave the game when you've conceded. Instant concede and you're out of there. I love it. On Magic Arena. I'm primarily a Magic Arena streamer, but because this Magic Fest is modern, and you can't play modern on Magic Arena, we're playing it on Magic the Gathering Online. He's got a Serum Visions. Lucky guy. I probably would have killed them this game, based on how slow his draw is, if I drew a second land. Yeah, that's about right. Now they can just Amulet Titan, get the land, give him haste, attack. Alright, we're done here. Oh, we're drawing a bolt. Rough. Alright, a braid, Spell Pierce and a spell. Spell Pierce? Not Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce doesn't do anything. Blood Moons. The Ascension is bad. Echoing Truth is okay here. Not great, but okay. Surgical's bad. Lightning Axe, bad. Alright. It's fairly similar to boarding against Valakut, except we don't bring in the Ley Lines, and Spell Pierces are worse, I think. Double check my little spreadsheet here. There's Amulet Titan. Oliver Tomako brings in Spell Pierces. You can hit a not a chalice. You can hit the being on the play. You can hit the Amulet of Vigor. Oh, they cut the Crackling Drakes. It's probably a good idea. Try the Spell Pierces, see if I like it. We are in the play. Got a Drake. Got a Bolt. Yeah, we kind of want to bolt the Zeus and the Secure Tribe guy, so I think I'll bolt or cut a Thoughtscare. Also Spell Pierce Engineered Explosives, which they get Teleria West for to kill my things in the ice. If he's on the Hive Mind plan, I can bolt that. Or Spell Pierce that, rather. Play first. Well, there's blue mana. It doesn't have a Blood Moon yet. We can work with this. He's on 6. He's on 5. Keeping 5. I think I'll bottom the Scare. We'll keep the Serum Visions. Has the Amulet. Let's get an island. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be making a nice, tidy paper version of my list. I don't think a spreadsheet is an acceptable form of sideboarding notes at a Grand Prix. We'll Serum Visions, bottom those. think our only upside is that the opponent is on the mold of 5. As is right now, we are hardcasting Arclight Phoenix as our first bit of offense. Took a Selesnya Sanctuary. Yeah, we can do that. Gonna return the Sanctum, I presume. Alright, Blood Moon, come to me. You're not a Blood Moon. Start with a Thought Scour. Hit the thing in the ice, brutal. Well, maybe this Spell Pierce will do something. We will be able to Beacon Bolt a Primeval Titan, if it hasn't already done all the damage it's going to deal. It's possible the Spell Pierce accomplishes very little. Like, they could just play Botanical Sanctum, like Serum Visions, and I can't Spell Pierce that. Summoner's Pact. Well, this is interesting. I can't... So there's a Summoner's Pact for Azusa, play Botanical Sanctum, play Azusa, play 2 lands. I think I'm just going to Spell Pierce this. And they could pay for Spell Pierce, but then they won't be able to play Azusa. And then we'll probably lose. Yeah. Alright. I guess I'll Manamorphose in case I hit like Faithless Looting. No. Casted Phoenix is the good old-fashioned way with mana. So it doesn't have an Azusa in hand. Doesn't... Well, they might have more bounce lands. Could go for another Summoner's Pact. So if they do another Summoner's Pact, then they get Azusa, the land, blah, blah, blah. I don't think I needed, like, Snap Pierce. I think I'm just going to play Arclight Phoenix and hit for 6. They could get a Primeval Titan, hit me with it. And I could just Beacon Bolt it. And if we connect with these Arclight Phoenixes again, we can Bolt, Snap, Bolt. Alright, you got a Summoner's Pact. You got a Primeval Titan, I presume. You tap your 4 lands, play a bounce land, untap it, that's 6 mana. Play the Primeval Titan. Get Boros Garrison. Oh. Second Amulet of Vigor might mean I'm dead? Yeah, you can 20 me probably if he does his sequencing right. Well, That's a shame. I'm just gonna hit the old 5 button. Please, I wish to you. Oh no, 6 button. The 6 button. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Because you played Primeval Titan here. Get Boros Garrison and something Sanctuary, whatever the hell that's called. The land that gets 2 power and vigilance and haste. And then you untap that twice. You give him 2 power twice. Make him a 10-6. Then you attack. You Vesuva the Boros Garrison. You get the other land that gives him double strike, and you hit me for 20. I was kind of expecting to be able to untap. With 2 Amulet of Vigors out, it's pretty hard to lose. The only way he could lose is if he has one of those marquee lands in hand already. Or he decides to not go for it for some reason. Or doesn't know the line of dealing 20. Taking a real long time. You could do another approach you could take, I don't like it very much, is get... Yeah, there. Is get a bunch of lands and like play a second Primeval Titan or something. And then give both of them haste. And then give both of them double strike. I don't know. It's always tricky to stack the amulet triggers. Give him haste, 2 power. Give him haste and 2 power. You can't return Boros Garrison, so you return, random other land. Now you attack. No, we're just dead. Capitals. He just gets Vesuva, copy Boros Garrison, and gets the double strike land and gives this 10 power creature double strike. He found the line. Alright, GG. You've been playing Delver of Secrets. Not so reliant on the graveyard, and the scry is nice with Thoughtscour. Yeah, I cut Terramanders. I have Snapcasters in that spot. I don't think I would play Delver. The upside of my current iteration is that, except for Snapcaster Mage, nothing can really get lightning bolted. And that's sort of an upside. You don't really care if Snapcaster Mage gets lightning bolted. This hand is very plain Jane. I think I'll keep it. Other 1-drops people have played is like Monastery Swiftspear, also dies to Lightning Bolt. I said the word. I think this might be the mirror. Maybe my Surgical is relevant. There's also Young Pyromancer's option. Oh, is this Grixis Death Shadow? Yeah, sure, link away. People are also doing the Pyros, or Young Pyromancer. Whoa, this hand is not coming together. Start playing the Spire Bluffs. I'm gonna put this person on Grixis Death Shadow until they prove otherwise to me. Could be like Grixis Control. Oof. Guess I'll top that. Right now we're the fairest deck in the land. Ah, it's true. They haven't taken any pain. Could be Grixis Control. Well, we'll just start hard casting Phoenixes. As far as I'm aware, unless they have... Is this Colgan's command? Joke's on you, my My hand is terrible. This card lands every day. Could have his own surgicals. Well, I'm lousy with surgicals. Let's go Thought Scar myself. Let's go Opt. Did the link not work? Don't think they are. Let me check my dashboard. See if I can see it. If the link's not, I'm pretty sure links are not bad. Oh, there it is. Perfect. I can have a look after that. So I'm just gonna bolt him. And if he surgicals my Phoenix, which is very likely possible, I will surgical my own Phoenix. Oh, okay. Another call against command. I'll discard a surgical. Ugh, echoing truth. So we're going to Snapcaster either Opt or... no, we're going to Snapcaster Serum Visions. Spell Snare. Right. Opt. Top. Scour myself. And let's go Faithless Looting. It's Cryptic. That's fine. Don't have Phoenix in hand anyway. Is this Fatal Push my Phoenix? Yes. This is kind of fine. He has to spend a removal spell every time on my Phoenix. And I have a surgical for the Snapcaster Cryptic that's probably coming out here. If I don't hit a cantrip, I'll have to surgical Counter Squall. What did he... Alright. That was the last card. Phoenix is back for a third time. I bet he wish he had some way to exile my Phoenixes by now. And if he kills my Phoenix a fourth time? I'm losing track. Yes, a fourth time I will actually Echoing Truth it. He's gonna Thoughtseize me? Or is this a Delve card? Tassigre. Activate him. I guess you get Logic Knot. Oh, crap. I wanted to Echoing Truth him, the Tassiker. Well, if he wants to Logic Not Fatalist Looting, be my guest. There's an Arclight. I'm just gonna start casting Arclights non-stop. If he cracks a fetch land end of turn, I think I'll bounce this Tassiker. So that he has to invest in replaying it. It ain't cheap. So we know his Logic Knot in hand. Oh, he's wiping out the graveyard. Logic Knot. It's activating right now. No mana remaining. I'll give him Cryptic, I guess. Do I want to give him Call Against Command? Give him Cryptic. Swing for 3. Play a Phoenix. Logic Knot's my Phoenix. So they have Cryptic in hand and whatever, well, Cryptic in hand, 2 unknowns. Is this oh. Oh no, the Cryptic is there. It's a surgical. Surgical does nothing. Doesn't activate. Yeah, he wants to hold a Cryptic in case I have Bolt. Man, I can't believe I'm losing this game. Maybe I should have just given him the Call Against Command. There's Metamorphose. Just Cryptic it? That's what I would do. Yeah. Alright, we need to draw a cantrip. And not have it countered. If he has Bolt, I'm dead. I do have a Looting in the grave, it's true. I punted them.
You will watch me.
Should have gone for the looting there. You're right. I thought I had consumed my lootings. Oh, didn't. I should have gotten the Phoenix. That last turn with looting. Punt. Dead. That was bad. So yeah, I just go Metamorphose, he counters, I looting, whatever happens to it, and then I surgical something random, get 3 Phoenixes back, and hopefully that's lethal. So bad. I'm gonna treat them like... I think I'll treat them like Grixis Death Shadow. Except I'll bring in the Spell Pierce. I'm assuming their win conditions are Tassiger. Let me check this. They're more controlling. Let's see. It's somewhat like Grixis Death Shadow, but not quite. Grixis Control instead. I think the Spell Pierces are better against this dude because of Cryptic Command. So I'll leave 2 bolts in to come up with something else to cut. Echoing Truth. And a Scour. Let's go with this. And I think I'm going to take the draw, just like you do against Grixis Death Shadow. Like, I wouldn't take the draw against Blue-White Control. But this guy's all about 1-for-1ing me. Doesn't have any... Yeah, I think I'll take the draw. His hand is not super duper, but I think it's capable. I haven't played any like targeted discard yet, but I'm assuming that'll come out. I have nothing I want to discard a looting yet. Maybe the additional land. Probably just gonna Thought Scour at end of turn. Get an island. There's a Phoenix. I guess I can force him to pop Nile Spellbomb now. Now I have enough lands to discard to a looting. There's the Blood Moon. Probably a second Blood Moon unnecessary, but so is additional lands at this point. Opt. Oof. Exile. Everything. Draw a card. I'm gonna say it's pretty well protected from Blood Moon. Yep. Guess I'll just play one. Maybe you'll use a counter on it. Maybe it'll screw up Fatal Push. I'm not gonna fight over it. Weird that he got the steam vents there. Oh, it's got 4 islands. Not many problems over there, mana-wise. Well, Arclight Phoenix survived. Can't dispel that. My hand is pure terribles. Don't like Escanta. This is a staggering amount of lands for an 18 land deck. We can flip. Actually, I guess Blood Moon turns off Escanta at least. They're just gonna leave it. And they've got a young Pyromancer. Let's go red. We've got plenty of blue. I guess we Beacon Bolt the Pyromancer. We dispel their Cryptic or their Counter Squall. Had we played our land first, we could actually snap Dispel. Not punished. Guess we'll play the land just in case. I kind of hope he flips this search. No, it's not. It's not his first rodeo. Left it on top. Hey, it's a threat. I think I'm gonna snap Dispel that. I can still Cryptic Command the snap. Oh, he flipped it. He's exiling my graveyard. Well, I'm just going to Beacon Bolt this Elemental. Before my graveyard gets emptied. Start swinging for 2. I'm going to play the second Blood Moon. Doubly turn off Escanta. Now that he's flipped it. That was I think a mistake to flip it. Because it was getting him value before. Ugh. At some point he's just going to pop the Nile Spell Bomb. Yeah. Another young Peasy. Guess in response to that, I'm gonna Thought Scour, or kill it. Snapcaster, Counter Squall, get another token. Alright, we have to go to the skies. Crackling Drake. Pretty please. Ooh, there goes a Crackling Drake. One down. There's another one. Alright, I think I'll take both. It hasn't shown me a single discard effect. But except for Culligan's Command. So I think I'm not going to play the Serum Visions right now. I'll block Young Pyromancer. Everything else can hit me. Alright, Crackalakin. Please resolve. Oh wait, he has no graveyard interaction, so we can snap Lightning Axe something. I thought he had a Nile Spellbomb before. Am I crazy? He used that already? For some reason I felt like he played a second one, but maybe I'm crazy. Alright, Kraken Drake. Live! Live, damn you! Can't, if he has Fatal Push, as long as I don't let something die, then he can't Fatal Push it. Live, Crackling Drake. Live. Yeah, I think he might have Fatal Push. We're just going to not block anything. And attack. Okay. Made it out of that game. Blood Moon kind of worked out because my opponent flipped their Riscanta for some reason, when they could have continued to let them scry one every turn. They have Young Pyromancer. Makes Bolt a little bit better. So I'll cut 2 Thought Scours and go with 3 Bolts instead. They played really well around Blood Moon, except for the Search Riscanta part. Let's submit. It's Blood Moon again. Serum Vision, Sting the Ice. This hand's great. Alright, we're going to shock ourselves. And Serum Visions right now. Is it looting? Keep that. We'll bottom the additional land. Opt. Counterscrolling me opt. Or my Manamorphose. They've got Cryptic Mana available. Thought Scour themselves. Young Peasy. If they go for a Delve guy right now, maybe I can bounce it back to hand? Or is this a Terminate? Collective Brutality. Just the one mode, just duress me. Sort of. Well, I'm hoping... So they take Faithless Looting or Serum Visions. Hoping I could flip Thing in the Ice, at least hit him for 7 here. Took the looting. we do get to flip thing in the ice. There's a Crackling Drake number 2. I think I'll keep it. So I'm just going to snap caster Serum Visions here. I'll rebuy the Snapcaster. Bottom that. I'll take a Dispel. Actually, I could have used that island maybe. They can flip their search. Now we're gonna go for Blood Moon with Dispel backup. Yeah, now I regret bottoming the island, now that this plan is hatched. I want to turn off their Escanta. Hopefully they don't have their own Dispel. Oh, they got their own, that's so bad. Oh. Alright, let's keep putting them under pressure. I don't want them to just freely Escanta me here. They're Escanting, okay. What do you got? Fatal Push. They need to fetch land to enable Revolt. Taking their sweet time. I think if you draw a fetch land or a field rune, you just slam it here. And if we do get to untap, we have Snapcaster Dispel. Snapcaster... what? Thought Scour yourself? Thought Scour, target yourself. Two Watery Graves. Are you dead? Are you dead, friend? It's gonna attack. Well, that's why you don't play Grixis control. That seems terrible. And my opponent had to 1-for-1 every one of my Phoenixes, and I could have killed him in game 1 if I wasn't a complete dope and flashback of Faithless Looting. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and windmill slam the subscribe button above to see more like it in the future. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me streaming Magic Arena every weekday morning at twitch.tv/BlinkyMTG. Hope to see you there.